Shaitan is working hard. Now, because me and you are spiritually aware, we're Muslims, alhamdulillah, we can identify these dangers. But to a lot of these people who are atheists or they're spiritualists and they believe in chakras and whatever, these people think all this stuff is normal. Many people within society think this is normal. And
what's normal? Like self-masturbation?
Bro, wallahi, I had a debate with people about this subject. And you know, the people that were backing this were feminists and LGBTQ supporters. I had a mad debate with a couple of Americans, and do you know what their justification was? They said children are sexual beings. Children understand their sexuality. Every child touches themselves. I remember when I was like 7 years old, like I wondered what was down there. So like it's better for us to know and educate ourselves than like, you know, this actually prevents.
It's mad because there's some truth to that and there's some falsehood to that. There's truth to that we should know ourselves, but I generally don't think at such a precious age, I feel like that's the role of a parent,
right,
to educate their child at that young age so that they can, because I never forget that someone said to me, never make your children have cute names for their private parts. Yeah. Like my sponge or my apple.
Yeah, the cherries.
Yeah, because the stepdad's like, oh, stepdad was playing with the cherries earlier, mum. Yeah. Oh, was he? Oh, he likes cherries. Yeah, he loves cherries. Who is feeding me cherries? And the mum's thinking nothing of it. So you should make your child know the actual names. And that's what I'm saying. Like, there's only some things that parents should, what they really should do, and if I'm being honest, they should educate parents better on how to educate the children. Yes. That would be a little bit of a better course. So they bring parents and they say to them, you're a Muslim. Do you talk to your children about sex? No. All right. We're going to educate you. We'll give you the pamphlets. Can you go and educate your kid?
I mean, as I hear what you're saying. Sometimes as Muslims, we should already know how to do this. Like for us as young, I'll be honest with you.
No, but in a lot of Muslim cultures, it's very taboo for the mother or and even in like my culture as well, Jamaican culture, there's things that we don't discuss with our parents, and it gets later on in life when we're actually involved in them things.
I think for me as a girl, like I've always been taught to have haya, have shame, cover certain things. Do not, this is haram, this is halal, don't do this. So I sort of learnt it through haram and halal.
Did your parents actually break down certain things to you? And that is actually a problem in our communities that we don't actually discuss. And we're not going to get into it too much here, but it is a problem in our communities where we got so many haya that we don't actually educate our children on what is going on with their body. Like, I feel like parents as a mother, you have to sit down with your daughter eventually and break down everything to her so that I don't feel like at a right age that you think your child can, because you know what, a parent will know if their child is ready for some information or not, because you know your child better than anyone. Does it make sense? Your child might be just so immature, and you know what, I feel like teaching children certain things too young, it puts something in their mind that doesn't need to be there.
Yeah.
Even though I will say that we're in a new age where your child come home and just swipe a page and it's just there. So educating your children to a certain extent is actually protecting them, if I'm being honest.